Good morning. Today's my first day without the kids. They are finally back to daycare today. If you're not from Nova Scotia, schools were supposed to start on Monday this week, but because of COVID, they are delayed a week. They're actually doing online school here. So we did that the last 2 days. But today the kids are back to daycare because we have officially been back in Canada for 14 days now. We were in Switzerland since October for my partner, I guess now my fiance. For his work, they sent us to Switzerland for a few months. So now we're back to real life. It's always sad leaving your kids again, but at the same time, I need to feel like a human again. When you're a stay-at-home mom, you love your kids so much, but man, is it stressful. I mean, you don't get a break from them, especially when we were in Switzerland, we knew nobody else. So it was me all the time. Brandon went to work, I would watch the kids. I never got a break. I think I went to the grocery store like 2 times without them there, and the grocery store was literally downstairs of our apartment, so I never went far without the kids. I did go Christmas shopping once actually without them for like 2 hours. Other than that, I have had both kids on my hip for since October, for the last few months. So today's the first day. They are back at daycare. It actually went surprisingly well. I was nervous that Ellie, our daughter, who is 18 months and very attached, I was nervous that she was gonna cry when I dropped her off this morning, but she saw all the kids and she saw the car that she used to play with there, and she jumped right back in and she didn't even cry, so I snuck out. And let's just hope that that goes well. So now I'm just getting ready. And I'm doing my makeup, and please don't judge me on my makeup skills. Not very good. I know all of one way to do my makeup. It's what I do if I'm at home. It's what I do if I'm going to work. And it's what I do if I'm going to a Christmas party. It is all the same. What I have planned for today, I have to meet one of my sellers that's going to be listing their house in the spring. I also, if I have time, am going to drive to an old listing and take off the lockbox. I have to do that. Aside from that, I am just gonna try and do some content for my social media. Oh, and then actually at 4, we're going to look at a house for us that we may want to buy. And then we're going to Brandon, my fiance's parents' house for dinner. If you're wondering why I keep saying fiance like that, Brandon and I have been together for 7.5 years now. We have 2 kids, and I have been begging him, begging him to propose to me for that long. So finally, when we were in Switzerland, on the very last day, he finally did it. It was actually really cute. So he got Shay involved. Shay's our 5-year-old son. He told him what was happening. Shay had brought a little Game Boy to Switzerland, but the Game Boy actually broke. I think the power there like fried it or something. But suddenly Shay started carrying around his Game Boy case and had it on his hip the whole time and wouldn't let me near it, and like it was like a game to him. He was like, don't touch my Game Boy case. I just have chocolate in there. Chocolate for you to eat on the bridge, Mummy. The bridge in Lucerne, your favorite place. So don't touch it. Don't touch my Game Boy bag, Mummy. So I kind of knew something was up. Anyway, I went along with it because I wanted my ring. So we went into Lucerne, which is like the closest town that we were staying by, and we went for a walk on my favorite bridge. It's this beautiful covered wooden bridge over Lake Lucerne in like the old town of Lucerne, which is just gorgeous. And they wanted to find a bench to sit on and eat the chocolate that he had brought. So we found the bench and he pulled out his Game Boy case, pulled out the ring case instead of chocolate, passed it to his daddy, and his daddy got down on one knee and proposed. So that was just December 27th. So that's how long we've been engaged, and that's why I will probably awkwardly call him my partner a couple times instead of fiance, because I'm not used to it yet. It's still very new. And no, I'm not wearing my ring because it's gone to get sized. There's the famous Laura look. Okay, so if you're interested in where this listing is going to be, because I know that the real estate market in Halifax is hot right now and buyers are just waiting for something else to come on the market. This one should be coming up in the spring, maybe March or April sometime, but I'm meeting with him today so that we can go through the house. He can show me the mechanical room, you know, just kind of pinpoint some things that I may not have seen when I was there before. He also wanted to know any recommendations that I might have for things that he should do before going on the market. But really, in this market, because there's nothing on the market, because there's so few houses for sale right now, sellers can really do what they want. You know, in previous markets, sellers would have to get their home ready for the market. Oftentimes they would do lots of painting, maybe replace old carpets, do a new deck if the other one was getting old. And you know, sometimes those things are still necessary and sometimes they're good because you will get the best bang for your buck. But really in this market, it's the competition that is driving prices up. So sellers can put their home on the market almost as is. I say almost because of course there still are those exceptions. But yeah, so he wanted to know if there was anything else that he should be doing before we put his home on the market, and wanted to give it a little bit of time to make sure that he has enough time to do those things before the spring. And I totally forgot to tell you about the house. This listing is in Armdale. Like I said, it will be coming on the market in March or April, so we're still a little bit early. The main house, which is the main floor and the upstairs floor, there are 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, huge walk-in closet, beautiful ensuite in the primary bedroom. The kitchen is beautiful. This house is totally move-in ready. In the basement, there is a in-law suite. It is a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. It is a walk-out basement, so you can use the separate door for the in-law suite if that's something that you're looking to do. It's a full kitchen. The shower in the bathroom was just replaced. It's beautiful. It's stunning. You're gonna love it. You're gonna want it. This house is going to go fast. I know it. I can feel it. If you are looking in Armdale, this is the house for you. So hang on till March or April. It will be worth it. I'm all done at my listing appointment now. When I tell you guys that this house is meticulously maintained, that's still an understatement. This seller had all of his bills from the whole time that he's ever lived in the house. He said that just the other day he went and shredded them and only kept the last 5 years' bills. So like he literally has every power bill, every oil bill, every water bill, everything. So well organized. So well organized. He gets everything cleaned, like the furnace and the chimney, like yearly. I mean, it is perfect. So I know I already said it once. I'm going to say it again. If you are in the market for a house in Armdale, this is the house. You are going to love it. It's definitely worth waiting for. We're getting a puppy. Look at him. Look at her. It's a girl. She's so cute. She's a little mini golden doodle. She's supposed to be between 18 and 22 pounds, so perfect size for us. I was really looking for something around that size because I'm less nervous about it with the kids, and I'm so excited. So after this, I'm going to be going to HomeSense and for the first time ever shopping through the pet section. I always pass that aisle. I've always seen cute stuff in it as I pass it and been like, oh, maybe one day when we have a dog. But guess what? It's time. We are getting the dog next month sometime. So yeah, I'm going to start shopping today. Follow me along, see what I find. We are at my favorite place now. You guys have no idea. When I was in Switzerland, they don't have it. They don't have HomeSense, they don't have Winners, they don't have Marshalls. They do have, if you've ever been shopping in the States, they call it TJ Maxx there. So in Europe, it's actually called TK Maxx. And the closest one that they had was in Germany. Could have gone, but we didn't. With COVID and everything over there, we really didn't do as much traveling as I wanted to do. Going to the TK Maxx, taking a video of it was definitely on my list, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. So when I get home, you can guess one of the first things that I did was go back to Winners. And anyways, here we go. Oh my gosh, okay. It is so cold out, you guys have no idea. I think they said it was like minus 20 today with the wind chill. It's pretty gross out. So I went into HomeSense and I was looking for something to buy for a little puppy, and I didn't really find anything. There was a cute little like the water dish and the food dish and like a little wooden thing that I was thinking about getting, but I kind of wasn't really set on like the chrome metal bowls. Anyway, I didn't buy anything. We've never had a puppy before since we were really little kids with our own parents. But if you have anything that you recommend for a puppy or really cute places to get anything for puppies or dogs, please let me know. Up next that I have to do today is, it's actually almost 3 o'clock now, and at 4 o'clock we are going to see that house that I was mentioning earlier. I'm going to probably start to head over there and take a little drive around the area. I'm not super familiar with that area, but we're gonna go take a little drive around and see what we think. I'm really excited for this house actually. I'm not sure what kind of house it is because there were no pictures, but I looked at the old listing and it had lots of like little half staircases, so I'm thinking it's probably like a side split or something like that. And I really like side splits. I really like the character that they have, and one thing that's really important for us is that all the bedrooms are on the same floor. I find so many houses lately that we've looked at actually are like the primary bedroom is on the main floor and then the kids' bedrooms are upstairs, or vice versa. But where our kids are so little, we really want to have them all on the same floor, you know, heaven forbid of a fire or anything. That's really important for us. So this house, the 3 bedrooms are on the same floor, and then I think there's additional bedrooms on other floors, but those are just a bonus for us. On my way home, I popped into the office and look at all the goodies waiting for me. Our team came in first place in the top 20 for volume. We actually got this award last year as well, so now that's 2 years in a row.